Hi, this is Daniel Barth from workwithdanielbarth.com and also meetdanielbarth.com. And I want to make this video because it touches an issue that is so common and a misconception that so many people have that I really want to address it right now on this video. And I've had people that just plain, I mean, some of them just plain rude about this misconception and holding on to it with all their might and accusing me and just being in this place where they get very defensive about this misconception that they hold on to. And this video, for some of you, I hope is going to be like one of those videos where it's like, well, duh, everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. And unfortunately for a lot of people, this video hopefully will open your eyes to something that should have been obvious from the beginning. And it's the issue of actually getting trained and learning to be successful in this industry, okay? I've had interactions with people who will join me, and then we'll talk, and I'll ask them, hey, so how are you going to grow your business? Let's talk about that. Let's come up with a game plan. And sometimes, I suggest, hey, maybe it'd be a good idea if you got training, if you learned how to market online, you know? Because that's something that everyone who's ever been successful has done. Every single person who's been successful in this industry got training and know what they're doing. If you know what you're doing, you're going to do well. If you don't know what you're doing, you're not going to do well. I would still be in the grocery industry stocking shelves if I didn't learn how to do internet marketing. If I did not get training, I would not have been successful. And it's just, I mean, period. I mean, that's got to be obvious. If you look at any other industry, not just home-based industry, I'm talking about any industry within the scheme of civilization and humanity. Every single industry, you have to get training to do it. It's like, duh. You wouldn't want a surgeon that didn't get training to help you. You wouldn't want to fly in a plane with a pilot that doesn't know how to fly. Why? Because everything requires you to know what you're doing. You can't get behind the wheel of a car if you don't know how to drive a car. And some people are saying these analogies are really lame. I don't think they are in this aspect, that you have to know what you're doing in order to do something and to do it well. And I've talked to people who I have really wanted to be successful, and they have hated the idea of learning how to do what they're planning to do. What do you say to someone who's in 10th or 11th grade and they say, I want to become a nurse? And you say, okay, cool. Well, where are you going to study to learn? And they say, no, I'm not going to do that. What would you say to her? I think you know what you would say to her. You'd say, well, you have to learn how to do what you're going to do in order to do it. So I've definitely dealt with my fair share of these things because people, a lot of people don't want to get training, and every single success story ever, including myself, got training. If I did not get training, I would not be here shooting this video today. I would not be hanging out with my 3 kids and my wife every single day. And so what's amazing about training is that it's at that moment that when you talk to someone, that you discover if they're going to reach their dreams or not. Because if they are not willing to actually learn, then they will never be successful. And somebody might see that, hear me say that and say, well, you're being very judgmental, Daniel. or you're being very close-minded. No, I'm just being realistic, because 100% of the success stories I've ever heard of are from people who know what they're doing. So it's a very easy indication. And there are people that talk to me, and they have these dreams, and you can see if it's truly their dream, because if it's a dream of yours, you will do what it takes to reach it. And if it's not a dream of yours, you will not lift a finger, and you will not learn anything, and you will scoff at the idea of getting training, period. And I have gotten chewed out over this issue. And I think to myself, that's just like a teenager who wants to become a nurse chewing out a guidance counselor who has been there, done that, who says, you know what, you better learn how to be a nurse if you want to be a nurse. And I'm not going to mention any names on this video. If you're watching this video and and you've been in that place, I'm not making this video for you. I'm not against you. I'm just saying you're not alone if that's been you. And there will continue to be millions like that. And that's why there are so many people that get into home business and they don't succeed, because they do not know what they're doing. I've got 2 invitations on this, depending on your needs. Okay? I've got 2 links below. The first link below is a link to my training platform. And I make it as simple as possible for people. It costs $2 to try. $2 to try. $2. And so if you're in a place where you own a business and you're not willing to spend $2, that does not bode well for your business. And that's okay if you don't want to reach your dreams, but I'm guessing you want to reach those. The link below will share more about my marketing system and my marketing training and platform. All that's together in one. $2 to try out. Also, I've got a link below to my website where you can ask me any question you want. Okay, and you can get access to my coaching, you can get resources, you can comment on my beard, you can do what you want, but I want to offer that to you as well. I really want to help you out, and I hope that this video really frees you from that misconception that, hey, like, I don't need to learn how to do internet marketing to do internet marketing. The universal law of needing to know what you're doing in order to do it well applies to internet marketing too, and to home business. Okay. It's like gravity. It's a universal law. The 2 links below, I invite you to click those. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you're having a great week, and I want to say God bless you and your business, and I hope to see you on one of those links.